AEW Collision is back in the 300,000 territory after a disastrous last week where they recorded their lowest ever rating. Now we're going to break down the quarter by quarter hours and see what they did to achieve that free 70k. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, AEW, August 10th, 2024. Let's get into this. So the show started with quarter 1, 8 o'clock to 8:15, Darby Allin and Hologram taking on the premier athletes. There's nothing premier about them. I keep saying this, like they're a jobber tag team, and you've got Darby Allin and Hologram. Hologram, some bum under a mask. Are we really supposed to care about that? Kicked off with 352,000 views. Not great. Not great at all. Going into quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. We got a Thunder Rosa video. And then we got Thunder Rosa taking on Deonna Purrazzo. And this went up 12% in the viewership to 393,000. But in the key demo, it went up 19% to 163,000. So good numbers here for the women. Normally the women tend to lose ratings in AEW. This week though, Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo getting a pretty big increase there. So 12% viewership, 19% key demo. Moving into quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. We've got the Outrunners video. We then have FTR versus the Outrunners. And this lost 15% in the viewership, down to 335,000. It was the lowest quarter of the show in terms of viewership. And in the key demo, it lost 17%, which made it the second lowest quarter in key demo. So lowest quarter in views, second lowest quarter in key demo. FTR, does anybody give a fuck about them? I don't think so. Quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. We got the finish of FTR versus the Outrunners. We then got Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne backstage, followed by an MJF video. And then Rush versus Preston Fans. This went up 7% in viewership, 359,000. And up 9% in the key demo to 147,000. So an increase after quarter 3. Quarter 3 really done a number here on the views. Quarter 5, top of the hour, really disappointing. We got the finish of Rush versus Fans. Then we got a Jack Perry video. And then we got the beginning of Tomohiro Ishii taking on Swerve Strickland. It only went up 3% in viewership. It went up to 369,000, but in the key demo, it actually lost 1%. Lost 1% in the key demo. This isn't good. Quarter 5, top of the hour, you've got your world champion in there, Swerve Strickland, taking on Tomohiro Ishii. Now, I heard it was terrible. I didn't see it myself, but I did hear it was terrible. It was reviewed on the channel. I just didn't review it, but yeah, Tomohiro Ishii, Swerve Strickland, the match supposedly crap. And this is not good that in the quarter 5, you know, the top of the hour segment, that your world champion can draw this kind of number. So, yeah, embarrassing, but whatever. Quarter 6, a continuation of Ishii versus Strickland. We then got a Claudio Cascanoli backstage promo. Stokely Hathaway and Chris Statlander have a live promo. Then we get the MXM Collection, Top Flight, Lila Gray and Leo Rush all involved in a backstage angle. And this went up 9%. So got a 9% increase here in quarter 6. 401,000 viewers. No increase, no change in the key demo. Then going to quarter 7. It is Hikaru Shida taking on Aaliyah James. Bryan Danielson backstage interview. A Shida backstage promo. And then House of Black versus the Bang Bang Gang. Now, I guarantee you, people have tuned out here because of Shida versus Aaliyah James. First of all, Shida was making her return, but nobody cares about Shida, okay? Just another random female Japanese wrestler. That's it. No character, no gimmick, no nothing. You know, is she attractive? Is she hot? Is she alright to look at? Yeah, why not? I suppose so. But is she entertaining? Does she do anything special in the ring? Is she better than any other Japanese wrestler? Can she cut better promos than any other Japanese wrestler? No. Does she do anything in the ring that other wrestlers that aren't Japanese can't do? No. Is she one of the better women in AEW? I mean, she's probably mid to me. And then she's taking on Aaliyah James, who nobody fucking knows. I'm assuming it's some local independent talent that made their debut on Collision. Horrible. Down 10% in the viewership and down 8% in the key demo. So down to 361,000 viewership and 134,000 key demo. We then go to quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. House of Black versus the Bang Bang Gang continued. This went up 6% in viewership to 381,000, and in the demo it went up 8% to 145,000. So an increase here in quarter 8, and then the overrun, pretty good in the overrun here. 2-minute overrun, finish of House of Black versus Bang Bang Gang, post-match with the Patriarchy. This did a 13% increase in viewership to 431,000. Easily the best thing that this show did. And in the key demo, it went up 17%. Again, easily the best thing it did in either viewership or key demo. So finished with 170,000 key demo, 431,000 viewership. I'm not sure what comes on after Collision, but I've got a feeling that that is obviously bringing in a couple of extra viewers there, people tuning in at 10 to watch whatever's on next, and you know they're catching the Collision overrun. That seems to be how it's working. But overall, not a great show. 370,000 viewers, 145 in the key demo. There's a couple of quarters that definitely let it down. Quarter 3, the Outrunners versus FTR, that sucked, and then obviously they took a big hit in quarter 7 with Hikari Shida and Aaliyah James. But I mean, other than that, if you take away those segments, then I mean, who's to say that Collision couldn't have been getting a little bit closer to 400k? But it is what it is. It's still not a great rating. In fact, it's a pretty shit rating. It's better than last week's, but last week's was the worst ever. So you don't really want to base it on that. You can't be sitting here saying it's a good rating just because we beat the worst rating ever, okay? It's still a poor rating. It's still not where AEW want to be, and it's not where AEW should be. So, yeah, 370,000 overall, guys. Highest quarter in terms of viewership and key demo was actually the overrun. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Till next time, peace.